Hey, 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 we are definitely live. Mark Gasser, Mark's Message, Peachtree Corners, peachiest place on the planet. Welcome, welcome. Little late here. Had a lot of fun this weekend. I did make the journey. It was never a destination. 11 baseball games. It all started Friday and it ended last night about 8 p.m. on Sunday. So pretty intense, a lot of fun. As always, I'm going to give my shout outs. And you know, when I do this, I truly do mean this. When I acknowledge these organizations, groups, whatever you want to call them, mastermind, extension thereof. But the first one out of the chute for me is always going to be Grow Live. Okay. All my virtual brothers and sisters that are out there, I really appreciate you. Uh, it's a great group. Ken Walls, and I call it his entourage. And then you have the emerging sales winners. If you want an adrenaline rush and you want to make it happen for yourself in the morning, a quick fix, you won't need coffee if you go to the emerging sales winners with Jeffrey Gittimer. That's a pretty awesome thing to do. Then you also have an extension of his podcast, Diehards. And then on top of that, there's this other group. And you know what, Eric Bam Bam Burns, I'm good enough to be in this thing. It's called Megamind. So I'm calling you all out, Megamind. You know, some of you guys are perpetrators. I'm just teasing. Anyway, with all that said, why am I on here? Why am I ranting? Why am I getting crazy? Well, you know, have you ever heard of somebody you say he's the greatest of all time? I'm not talking about the guy behind me there. We all know who that is, Muhammad Ali. But I'm talking about the greatest closer of all time. Well, guess what? I got two books that came in here. The first one is Closer One, right? Pretty cool. Next one up, what other than Closer Two? But here's what's really neat about the guy that wrote the book. From one master closer to another, I am totally honored Benjamin Franklin Gay the Third. That is the coolest name, man. I don't care what anybody says. Very cool. And he he signed his book. There it is. Put it out there for me, and I really appreciate it, Ben. And what we're going to talk about, here's a guy. When I talk about Ben Gay the Third, man, the dude who Charlie Manson dealt with Apollo astronauts. He's a master trainer. Man, he even knew Bobby Jones, ultimate golf legend. Now, if you live in the metro Atlanta area, that dude there was a master blaster when it came to golf, a true gentleman of the sport. And he later on became a lawyer. I'm not going to get into all of his history, but the way I understand it, Ben actually knew this gentleman. And then into the closer one, I'm not going to tip the book or tell you what's in here, but do you know that there's 15 types of closers, man? 15. And the man, one of them is the greatest of all time right here. And the guy I'm talking about is this person right here. I mean, you have got to know who this is. I'm talking about Benjamin Franklin Gay the Third. And in my estimation, I would say I'm hiding behind you, Ben, but you are the greatest closer of all time. Now, let me show you what else he did here. I'm going to pull you away here, Ben. This is what's really kind of cool about all this. He gives me another book, right? Now, here's the neat thing about it. There's actually three. I'll share the other one with you. Closers two. So he gets in here and he says, Mark, 257. He signs the book, right? Okay. So then we can kind of go here and we go boom, 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 257. And I know what it's going to be about, but you won't. But I'll share it with you. It talks about sales infiltration, not what you're thinking about, how he came across this process. All right. We're going to touch on all this stuff. And here it is, The Secrets of Keymaster, Getting More Out of Life. Here's another little book he gave me. So really cool. I'm very grateful. And Ben, if you're listening to this, which you might be, maybe not right now, I know you're on the West Coast, but tell your wife, Gigi, Ranzoni Books, they rock. You know, they make it happen. We do have someone out here. Is Randy going to be on tonight? No, actually, Tim, Randy was on like, when was it? Last Wednesday. So sorry about that. He was on last Wednesday with me, but thanks for checking in. But moving along here, why am I doing all this? What's the big deal? What's the fuss? Okay, well, here it comes. If you want to know and learn about 15 types of closers, if you want to hear from the greatest closer of all time, and that's right, I'm saying it, he is the greatest closer of all time, and how Ben extrapolated this knowledge, how Ben became, how should I say, a guy that acquired all these tools. It's kind of unique. I'm into the book on book one, and I can't wait to finish it and really study it. But he's going to be here Wednesday, the 21st, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Benjamin Franklin Gay III. And we are going to get into stuff like, I'm going to talk to him a little bit about Bobby Jones and the extension of that. East Lake Country Club. Some of y'all don't know about that, some do. But we really want to get into these 15 types of closers. We'll touch on that and that sales infiltration. Can't wait to get into that. And once again, he will be here Wednesday. I'm going to keep promoing this thing. 5 p.m. I'll go backwards. Pacific for all you West Coast folks. And that's 8 p.m. for Eastern time, guys, here on the East Coast. And that's the 21st, Wednesday. Ben, we're really looking forward to you being here. And you can share with us some more tales of Gigi, how she's extrapolating or requisitioning product from you. You said ultimately stealing and reselling books. I'm just kidding around here, but I just want to say thank you so much for giving me your John Henry in both your books here. Means a lot to me, and I really can't wait to delve into how you started out. We're really going to get into the nitty gritty of what really makes you tick as a salesperson, Ben, and as a trainer. Since you are the greatest closer of all time. With that, as always, I gave my shout outs on Mark's message. You know what I'm going to tell you. I know it's kind of late. You're probably like, man, this dude's amped. But I'm going to tell you, let's be a leader, be a friend, be a service. And remember, I know the Braves lost. It hurts. But anyway, it's all about getting into that batter's box again, taking your approach, right? And together, you and I, if we keep swinging for the fences, we will eventually, boom, knock it out of the park. Once again, Mark's message, Peachtree Corners, Georgia, the peachiest place on the planet. And if you didn't know it, Benjamin Franklin Gay III has roots, and he'll share that with you right here in the metro Atlanta area. But like, Muhammad Ali used to say, greatest of all time. And I can't wait to have Ben here. He's going to be a lot of fun. We got another comment. I'll see who that is. Oh, hey, Tom. How's it going? Thanks for hopping on. Tim, I'm so sorry we did Randy. Like I said, we spoke last week. We had his interview session. It was a lot of fun. Randy's a very unique guy. I know he's another Megamind guy. So, Tim, if you're still listening, Randy, if you're still listening, Bam, if you're still listening, what do you got to do to become a Megamind? What criteria, what's it take to become a Megamind? So, maybe one day we'll get some of you guys on and you can share that secret with us. As always, folks, I'm going to back it on down. I just wanted, for the last time, I'll let you take a quick look. Do not forget, be there, be square. There it is. Benjamin Franklin Gay III, the greatest of all time, right here. Mark's Message, Wednesday, October 21st at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. And with that, we're going to talk about 15 types of closers from the greatest closer of all time. We're going to talk about sales infiltration. We're going to talk about the content that's in this Closers One. Excellent book. These are books that you just don't read like everybody says that's written one. These are books that you study and master, try to, and, become part of the legend right here. Here's number 2. Eventually, when I get through with this, I'll probably go to number 3. But these are like Bibles, man. Salesman's Bibles is what I call them. And let's see, we got who else out here? Woo! Yeah, there he is. Ken Walls, the man with the plan. Hello, Ken. Good to see you. I'm talking to him. I gave my shout outs, everybody. When I give my shout outs, I got to recognize Ken since he's on here. This is a guy I'm talking about. Grow Live Academy, right here. Here's the guy. Here's the virtual, the master streamer, whatever you want to call him. He's there. And look at this. He knows Ben. Ben Gay III is the man. Absolutely, he's the man. I was telling him, Ken, I can't wait to talk to him about I know Ben was young, but I want him to share with us when he met Bobby Jones, Eastlake Country Club. We were talking about 15 types of closers. We're talking about sales infiltration. We're going to get into it. I don't want to tell you anymore, but you know what? If you really want to learn something about Ben, pick up some of these books. Closers 1, Closers 2, right? And then we got 3 coming up here. I didn't get that one yet. I can't read that fast. So, I'm still on the 3rd grade level, everybody. But with that, I just want to, there it is. There it is. You got to come. Wednesday, just show up. Bring a question. Because you know how Ben loves to answer a question in a story format. And I'll tell you, it's going to be a lot of fun, very informative. And the neat thing I love about Ben, and he'll tell you, when he shared a little bit of that with us, the guy went as far as high school, and I know Ken Walls can relate to that. And look what he says. I had Ben in my show a couple years ago. Such a good dude. Yes, absolutely, Ken. And I'm sure you guys had a lot of things in common. And that's my goal here on Mark's Message, is to find people. Some of you younger folks don't know who these people are, and you need to know. You're cutting edge of some of these, guys that are out there today. And I'm not knocking that, but I'm telling you, guys like Ben Gay don't grow on trees. They're like Gittimer. They're like Grant Cardone. I mean, they're out there. Zig Ziglar's. These are the type of guys that you're talking about. And there's a lot of wisdom and knowledge. And when I say wisdom, I'm sorry, I'm going to get religious here. Let us be attentive, my brothers and sisters, because really, when Ben's going to start talking to us on Wednesday, I'm just going to back it on down and let him go at it. But please bring some questions. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. And as I say, in true Ben Gay III format, he will answer anything in a story, and he can tell a story. That's for sure. That's why he is the greatest closer of all time. With that, I'm going to say good evening, everybody. Yes, I did survive all my baseball games. No, I didn't get screamed at too bad. It was, even the high school game, but that's part of the drill. Don't forget. Okay, Tom, it's like the old time rock and roll. Yeah, you got it. That's what we're going to get. I'm going to call it revival, man. I'm sorry. I'm letting the pseudo religious side get out of the bag here. Some of my Orthodox brothers and sisters would be freaking out, particularly my priest. I'm like, what's he doing? But anyway, with all that, it will be a revival. It'll be like a sales revival. And, I want to really get into what makes Ben tick as an individual. He's a quality person, and he's a total giver. He's another one of those people we talk about. He'll give and give and give, So with that, if you have nothing else better to do, like Gittimer says, tell both your friends. Well, at least tell one of your friends. Show up Wednesday. I think you're going to learn something. Hey, Scott, how's it going, buddy? Here's another deep thinking brother right here, Scott. Man, let me tell you, you and my main man, Mr. Bandana Man, Chris Rosh, have got it going on. You need to check out what they do on Fridays. Scott, go ahead. He's a very educated man, and I really appreciate the things you say on the show there, Scott. You always come up with a nugget. Makes me think. So if you want to get your mind right and get things right upstairs, you need to go check out Chris and Scott on Friday nights. Oh, you're very welcome, sir. You're very welcome. You guys are definitely worth it. You do a great job. So with that, everybody, I'm going to back it on out of here before I get screamed at, because it is like, here we go. Maybe I'm not. He says, we are doing our best to serve. Absolutely. And that's what it's all about. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And Scott does what he does. And Chris encourages me. Scott, tell him I said thank you. Just like you guys encourage me to keep moving onward. And what can I say about the amazing Ken Walls? The guru of all this live streamism, man. All I am going to tell you is, if you don't live stream, why? What are you waiting for? Man, just get out there. Go to Grow Live Academy. Ken's got specialized programs now where you can pay monthly. You can get coaching. Glenn Moorshower. I mean, I just saw some movie here. It was as I was trying to find something on TV. What do you call them? Autobots, Megatron, all that crazy stuff. He was in that movie, and I started laughing when I saw him. He was in a military uniform, Autobots, and all that fun. You can tell how much TV I watch or don't watch these days now. But anyway, absolutely love you all. Thank you, Scott. With that, I do have to go, really. But thanks for hopping on here quickly. Tomorrow I'm going to be promoting this again. And just for the last time before I say adios, here it is again. Bring it back on. Benjamin Franklin Gay III, the greatest of all time, the closer, the master of closers. Mark's Message, Wednesday, October 21st, 8 p.m. And that's Eastern, and then 5 p.m. for all the West Coast people. So I put that in there so everybody knows. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to back it on out of here. I will talk to you tomorrow, probably around noon, 1 o'clock, and do a little Mark's Message, sales concept, establishing value. And then I'm going to talk about the man himself, Benjamin Franklin Gay III. Everybody have a peaceful, fantastic, relaxing Monday evening. It was a very magnificent day from yours truly, who actually got $7,500. They actually entrusted a credit card and a number to me. You believe that? I'm just teasing. Anyway, gotta go. We'll talk tomorrow, and definitely it's a Wednesday thing, and it will be the man himself, Benjamin Franklin Gay III. Adios, everybody.